to Biz Chicks TV. We're here to help you take the hassle out of your hustle so you can build a profitable business that's fun to run. Here are your hosts.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Biz Chicks TV. I'm Sarah Lena from Biz Chicks, and I'm here with my co-host today, Miss Robin Shimizu. We're talking happy, healthy habits. Oh my goodness, that you can use in everyday life and in your business. So we always like to get started with a healthy habit. But before we do that, I just want to say, you know what? Guys, I am so grateful to all of you who are watching live and on the replay and how you've been helping with the conversations that we've been having all through the week. You know, we bring some really important subjects to the table, and I'm so glad to know that they've been helpful to you. And Robin, I mean, last week was just fantastic.
It was.
It
We
was.
had such a good time last week,
We
didn't we, with
Yeah,
Maureen?
we've been talking about flax and we've been talking about chia, and
Mhm.
now we're getting ready to talk about a topic that's near and dear to my heart. So, do you want to introduce the topic?
Well, I came across this article recently by a cardiologist, and he was talking about his second heart or the
Mm-hmm.
second heart and how important it was. And I'm like, what's this? I've never heard that before. Have you ever
Mm,
heard about your second heart?
never,
Right?
never
Well,
heard of that.
apparently in our calves, there are these valves that close, the blood is going through your calves and they close to keep the blood from falling back into your feet. So they
What?
like push the blood up. They like push the blood up, okay, from your feet, from your legs.
Uh huh.
And the calves they have this mechanism of pumping the blood. And unless we move our legs, that mechanism doesn't work. So he was saying that it's super important to protect our second heart. And I'm like, okay, so what is that? That's basically your calves. And so what he doesn't want you to do is sit, because what we're doing a lot is sitting at our desk,
We are.
being sedentary. And when we move our legs, they actually move, those valves start pumping and it starts pumping your blood up through your body. But if you're sitting, it just sits there and pools, and your blood doesn't pump up as well. So he's saying that we gotta just get up and move every single hour, at least twice an hour, and you gotta move your legs. So the people that were buying those standing desks
Yes.
and they were standing, that was actually not good because they were just standing and not moving their legs. Now, if they were
Ah,
walking or they were moving their legs at the same time, that's different. But a lot of people got problems when they got those standing desks
really?
because yeah, isn't that crazy?
That's
So
interesting because my daughter has one. I think Fran has one. But they do go up and down. And I don't think I've ever really seen my daughter stand at the desk. But anyway, so,
yeah,
uh, so tell me about this. So, what kind of problems can that cause?
so what it does is it's your body wants the additional pumping mechanism that your legs provide. And they're saying that standing actually creates problems for your legs, and
Be-
too much standing is a problem without movement. As long as you're moving and you're standing, then you're fine. But just standing straight, standing around is not good.
yes.
Um, and that like when we're in airplanes, some of the things that you should do on the airplane. So this is how he went into a little bit about prevention. So raising your toes all the time during when you're on the plane, and you travel quite
Flexing,
a bit
flexing
early,
your feet.
flexing your feet, getting up and walking around the airplane.
This
Just
is important because I'm going to be traveling soon. And, you and I are always on airplanes, but go ahead.
exactly, and you're on a long flight.
Hmm.
You're
Hmm.
coming all the way from the East Coast, so you're going to be on there for hours. And so that's all he was saying is just keep in mind that your second heart is in your calves.
Who
That's all he
knew?
was saying. Who knew?
Who knew? I had no idea. Um, I know that when I'm on the plane, I try to make it a habit to get up and walk at least back to the
Restroom.
bathroom, the rear of the plane,
Hmm.
so that
Hmm.
I get some kind of break when I'm on a long distance.
Hmm.
And then when I come back to my seat, I try to stand in the aisle for a couple of minutes
Hmm. Hmm.
or
Yep.
stand in the back because it just seems like circulation should happen better if I give it a break every now and then.
Yeah.
But now that I know about flexing your feet, the other thing is that um, they have those things under the desk that move your feet like this.
Hmm.
And I wonder what that's about. I wonder what that's about. But we can talk. I'll look into that. But it does keep your thighs moving. And our guest is in the green room,
Oh, good.
so we're going to go to that segment. But I am really fascinated by this, the fact that they call it the second heart.
Yeah. It made it different for me in terms of my incentive to get up off my rear end, you know?
Yes, and at least walk across the room,
Exactly.
not just to stand up because my watch tells me, oh, time to stand, but I
Uh-huh.
need to stand and move.
And move. Yeah, we need to be moving, and our body wants to move, right? So,
Hmm.
yeah, so your second heart is your calves.
Wow, that is amazing. Well, do you want to tell us a little bit about our guest?
Yes, I do. I'd like to introduce her. We have today Lakeisha Appleton with us. Lakeisha started her Mary Kay business in 2003. She built an amazing customer base of 400 people. And 2019, she promoted herself to independent sales director. Her goal is to be the first Black director in the pinnacle position of Pink Cadillac sales director in Sacramento. And she's a wife of 21 years and
Mm,
a mommy of
she gets an award for that right there.
two big boys now. They're 17 and 11.
Hmm.
And she's also an author in a compilation book of Stand Up and Be Heard. And her chapter is called Never Give Up. And with that, this is our beloved Lakeisha Appleton. Yay! There
Hello,
she
Miss
is.
Letitia. How are you? Okay, you are muted. Unmute yourself.
I
Let's-
I unmuted and then you muted me.
I'm sorry. I
Can you hear
must.
me okay?
Yes, we can hear you fine.
Okay,
Just bring
awesome,
your
awesome.
headroom.
Hello.
Just bring your headroom down a little bit
My
on
head,
your.
my,
Yeah,
you want me to try to bring it up,
down.
down?
You got. Yeah, you got a lot. Yeah,
There you go. Perfect.
a little more.
A little bit
Not
higher.
down. Up a little more. Just give us a little. Yeah, there you
There.
go. That's perfect.
Perfect. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you look so
Hello,
pretty.
hello. How are
Hi.
you? Doing okay? Doing good?
All is well.
Good. Wonderful,
Mhm.
wonderful. Okay, so I know we're out traveling. So I brought
Mhm.
all of your travel needs. Get
Oh,
excited.
perfect.
This is the travel roll-up bag. Okay.
Okay.
Travel roll-up bag. And when you close it right here like this, it has Mary
Mhm.
Kay on there. You open it, it has the pockets. You can even take the pockets off.
Oh,
Okay.
Cute.
And
and it
you can hang it
hangs.
up in the
Yes.
bathroom or on the door or whatever, shower.
Hmm.
You can put your underclothes in here. You can put your Mary Kay products in here.
Uh-huh.
Whatever you want to put in there. Roll it and it makes so much more room for you. Here you go. There you
Okay.
go. Okay. Travel roll-up bag.
I love
Listen,
it.
it's $35.
Mhm.
Not a big deal. 35 bucks. There you go. You have it. Okay.
Okay.
Travel roll-up bag. Now you can pay 35 or you can host a party and get it for free.
Oh, So,
I'm your girl. I'm your girl. I'm your girl. Yes. Yes. Okay. So, in addition to that, we're traveling. I said, so you guys, you got to do your satin hands and your satin feet for your sandals,
oh, okay.
right? For your sandals, you want to have your satin hands. You either have non-scented, you have your citrus scented, or I'm gonna have a couple of these purple ones. You have your satin hands, but you can use this on your feet for your sandals. Now, if you want to go to the pedicure spot, no problem. Take this with you.
Oh, really?
Take it with you. Tell them to use this because you don't know what they're using. They got them in containers that don't have a name on it.
That's true.
Yes.
I never thought of that.
I never thought of that. That's so smart.
If you're a little unsure, take your satin hands. And this is one of the hand sanitizers. I don't know if I've shown this one before when I've been on before.
I don't think so. I don't think we've ever seen that.
So this came from when we were in that, pandemic, whatever. And the government could not find or didn't have a manufacturer to make hand sanitizers and soaps. So they had to call Mary Kay because we have the manufacturer.
Wow.
Here in Texas, in Dallas, Texas, that's where the manufacturer is. So we made hand sanitizers and hand soaps for the frontliners.
Okay.
Yes. So we have hand sanitizers that you can, it's travel size. So
does it come smaller than that?
Work.
Is it as small as it comes?
This is a small. It's really small. It's real small. It's really small. Let's see. What else? It's maybe the size.
Got it.
Oh,
That was like glue. That was a glue. This was a glue thing. This is a glue thing.
A glue bottle.
Yeah, glue bottle. Mod Podge glue to put stuff together. So this is your hand sanitizer. You could throw in your purse, right? And hand sanitizer. And my boys even have their own.
Now, does that meet the requirements for travel size?
It's only 1.7 ounces. The requirements for travel is 3.
Okay.
Yep. And so I have one, and the boys have their own too. So we got extra. Yes, we have extra.
Somebody should have one at all times.
That's right. Exactly.
Yes.
You spray things down, you just never know, right?
Yeah.
And then of course, all of your regular skincare that you normally do, your regular cleansing, moisturizing, and all that, all comes in travel sizes. So this is your regular charcoal mask, right? And then we have it in a travel size too. That's about maybe half that size.
Okay.
And your cleansers, day, night, they're all travel sizes.
Okay. And then they all fit in that nice little roll up.
They all fit in the travel roll up. Yes.
To keep
the full size ones, if you're going to be
stuff.
Right. And if you're going to be going on a longer trip, right? If you're going to go on a longer trip and you have more room in your big bag, then you could take your, as long as you're putting it under the plane, if you're going to take your full size stuff, put it under the plane. But if you're going to just take a carry-on or just take a bag that you don't put under the plane, then you want to have travel size.
Okay.
Yes, travel size. Travel size. And then all of your even the body washes, lotions, can come in travel size too.
Okay. Because I know that I had them take one of I had just bought that too. One of my lotions. And I was like, what?
Yeah, they'll confiscate you and they go, look, don't think they don't go back up in there. Get in there and get your stuff.
Oh yeah, because they can tell if it's been used because it's full. You know?
Right.
Darn it. They took it, huh?
Yep, they confiscated it.
Darn it.
Don't forget your SPF when you're out and about this weekend. It's the third, it's the day before, so you call me today. I do have a couple still left of the SPF.
Okay.
Plus, you have that fancy gel stuff too after the sun gel that made it into
That makes it like if you get sometimes there are places where people get burned, like shoulders, because the shoulders are out, the tip of the nose, even their cheeks sometimes. So you want to use the cooling gel on those places or wherever,
Yeah,
Cooling.
it made it on one of the morning shows on TV as one of the best product for after sun.
Oh,
yeah.
Not necessarily for sunburn, but just for after sun.
It's like
after
a cooling
sun,
gel.
yes.
I never thought about treating myself after the sun. I'm always concerned about, before.
Yeah, you got to repair your skin from the trauma of the sun.
What? Now, I know you're also a swim instructor. What tips do you have for us during swimming?
Listen, always have your life jackets.
Okay.
I wear a life jacket. If I'm on a big body of water, if I'm going to the lake, going to the ocean, I have on a life jacket. And I can tread a really long time, but I have a life jacket on. Okay.
I hear you.
And sometimes they have life jackets where they're flat. They start off flat.
Yes.
And then if you need it, you can blow it up, in the little you can inflate it if you need it. That's the one that I use.
Oh, okay.
So if you're a little weird about, blowing it up, take your own. They got them. Go buy your own, roll it up in your bag, and you have your life jacket all the time. You're going to go snorkeling or something like that. Life jacket. Kids, life jackets, life jackets, life jackets all the time. It doesn't matter if you're going to be on the boat for 5 minutes or you're going to be on there for 5 hours. It don't take that long. It only takes 1 minute and 20 seconds.
Wow.
That's it.
Great advice. I mean, because we tend to be cavalier and
we do.
Great advice. Yeah.
Especially if the adults are drinking, because we tend to think it's not as dangerous as being in a car. We feel
well, if you're hosting, I heard this saying, if you think everybody's looking, nobody's looking. Because what they think is, it's going to be, the family is going to be here. Somebody's always going to be looking at the pool.
Yes.
No, if nobody's specifically, you don't have a lifeguard, you're having a pool party, or you're having a pool cookout, or you're at a family member's home and pool, and everybody's hosting and eating chips and eating food and laughing and catching up. You want them to have life jackets on. Everybody, just like you go to, it's like you go to, you go on your trips on the cruises, and they usually give you the safety measures in the beginning, and then we can go have.
Yeah,
that's what we need to do. We need to go tell if they have a pool, over the safety measures with the kids, and if you go past this line, you need a life jacket on. For sure.
Gotcha.
For sure. It's still today. And if you are just, it's a smart thing to do, even if you get your child lessons, which I recommend you get them lessons, even if it's water safety, swim lessons, or whatever. I recommend you do that for sure. And the earlier, the better.
Yeah.
Make it just like it's learning their ABCs. They don't like that either. Okay. They don't like learning ABCs. They don't want to do their 1, 2, 3s. They don't want to do none of it. They want to do what they want to do. But you have to make it just as important as that is. And they may not like it so much. Get them really comfortable in water. When they take showers and baths, get them comfortable with putting water over their faces. Get them real comfortable with putting water in their face, where it's no big deal when they come to, no big deal when they go to the pool. Learn safety really, really easy. Really easy. But it's still a very very, very high on the
What
pole.
about using goggles on at the pool for young kids? Is that a good thing?
Yeah, goggles are great. I don't use goggles during lessons because
Hmm.
I want them to be comfortable in opening up their eyes if they have to. They can see where they're going, know
Yeah.
where they're going. They have to gauge which wall is the closest wall. If you got your eyes closed, you don't know. So during lessons, it's just 30 minutes, 30-minute lesson. Trust me,
Hmm.
most people, adults are like, it's 28 minutes. It's a workout, It's
Yes.
we working the whole time.
Hmm.
So 30 minutes is long enough. And then after that, when they're playing, they can put on goggles, no problem. They can wear goggles.
So,
But they need to
Lakeisha,
learn safety without goggles because they won't have them on if they need to save themselves, more than likely.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
can
Mhm.
you take 1 minute, Lakeisha, and tell us what got you into teaching swim lessons?
So my mom, it was like one of the things that we had to learn how to drive and we had to learn how to swim. That was my
Mm.
mom's two rules.
Hmm.
Myself and three of my brothers. We all know how to drive in the snow. We
Yes.
learned how to drive in the snow,
Mhm.
and we all can swim. And so when I came freshman year of high school, when I came, we had to take swimming half of the year that
Yes.
we had. We had the PE, right? And so
Correct.
we had half the year. And so they said, "Oh, you know how to swim." I said, and they said, "We need you on the swim team. We need you to
Mhm.
come back for the lifeguarding in March." So I did all that. That was my 16-year-old
Wow.
lifeguarding and teaching since I was 16.
That was your after school job.
That was my thing while my other friends was at McDonald's
Yeah.
Yeah.
with all the grease.
Mhm. And I was shipping shirts. I did
See?
shipping shirts, dipping ice cream. I had a lot of summer jobs. Oh my gosh.
I was at the
Oh.
pool all day at the pool.
Mhm. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. That sounds
And
like fun. But you know what?
yeah,
I know that
taught
most of
lessons in the morning.
what kind of
Usually
lessons?
we taught private lessons in the morning or group
Okay.
lessons in the morning usually. And really what happened here, because, I went to college and, hadn't done it in a while. I had my oldest, he was
Hmm.
younger then, he was
Hmm.
going on a cruise with my us by himself. Just, I wasn't going.
Yes.
So I was like,
With the group. Yeah.
yeah, that to do this right now. And so my friend saw him go from not swimming to swimming by the time he was. And so she
Ready
was
to
like,
take
"Can
the
you do that
trip.
with my boys? I'll pay
Yeah.
you." That's what happened here.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, did her boys no intentions on going any further, and she posted it on Facebook.
Mm-hmm. And then people say, "Oh my gosh, here is someone who actually can teach this."
Yeah,
Because
swim
I was
instructor.
surprised when you mentioned it, and I was saying, this is something I really needed for my grandkids. Um, and now I have one who's under 5, so we would definitely be looking into that. Hopefully, I'll be back before the summer's over.
You flying everywhere, going everywhere, doing everything.
And everywhere I go, it's been really warm. Like Texas has been extremely hot. But I haven't been able to take advantage of the swimming pool. Well, at home, I have a pool. So that's a whole
Right.
different vibe. That's why I often ask you about the
Yeah,
swim
and it's
stuff.
good. It's good exercise, Carolina. It's very good exercise. Better. You need to swim or be in water activity for about 20 minutes.
Okay.
You got to walk for at least 30, 45 minutes for it to do anything. You don't have to do that with swimming.
Oh, okay. So I could just walk across the pool for 20 minutes versus taking my daily stroll.
So, yes. What's your little with the water
Oh,
weights?
wait.
They're not
Get some
really
water.
weights, but yeah, you can walk
Yeah.
across the pool. Hmm.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
I love it. I love it because I used to take water aerobics. So now I can, yes, I
it's
can do
much
my
better
little.
on your joints. Much better on your joints.
Well, I tell you one thing, my pool is rarely crowded because it's not heated.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now
Mhm.
it's in your complex or in
Yes,
back of your home.
it's
Yeah, yeah,
it's in the complex, but it's right outside my back gate.
yeah,
I just walk
yeah.
out this gate into the
They
gate.
have wetsuits. Get you a
Y-
wetsuit.
You know what? You're right. They do, and I've seen people with them at the gym.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I wear a wetsuit. I wear one to protect my skin.
Oh, okay.
So I saw
That
when
is
it said
that
again.
is so smart. That is
Yeah,
so
yeah.
smart because you're all
I'm out all
exposed.
day, so
Mhm,
The other
mhm.
thing is, it probably will make it easier for me to enter the pool because I'm not
Oh yes.
filled.
Yeah, if it's
Oh,
cold, yeah, if it's cold, that's what I mean. Yeah, we could do the wetsuit if the water is cold.
the
Because
water is cool.
if it's not 100 degrees,
Yeah, see, it's not
it's gonna be
100
cold.
degrees at the time of day that I get in.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah. Because it cools off at nighttime all the way down,
hmm
right? And then it takes a little while. I don't start lessons
you don't start
unless you
lessons
got
till 12.
a pool.
Well, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yes, yes.
Oh my
Look,
goodness.
kid, some don't mind, and some other kids they already have a fear. They use that as an excuse. So
Well,
it's
Lakeisha,
better to
let me
have.
ask you this. If we are interested in these products, how can we get connected to you? I have your Facebook page here. Um,
VIP Beauty by
okay,
not
now
to be
let me,
confused with LA, but it's Lakeisha Appleton.
okay,
VIP Beauty by.
let me share this.
You probably have. Let's see what you have. Let's see.
This one. I have your Facebook page. Can you see that?
Yeah, yeah.
And you can put any link you want in the chat and we will find that location and share that. Okay. So that's your Facebook page. They can contact you there.
and then her
Mm-hmm.
website is it's
It's Lakeisha
lakeishaAppleton.com.
Appleton. Uh huh.
But when I go there, it's telling me that it is not uh, working.
Now we
Yeah.
working.
hmm Let me
Let
go
me see.
here. I got swim school. I got Instagram. Ah. Okay, let me type in VIP beauty and see what we get.
No, no. The website is LakeishaAppleton.com.
LakeishaAppleton.com. Mm-hmm. Yep. And
Yeah, it
so,
should come right up.
okay. So now let me see. Did you put it in the chat? Let
Or
me.
this is the one. This is on my phone.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm wondering why
Mhm.
I am not getting that. Maybe I need to start with www. Right?
Well, they say you don't have to anymore, but maybe.
I have lakeishaAppleton.com and it pulls up
An error.
no, it says that Lakeisha Appleton Independent Consultant.
Well, okay.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So can you put that link in the chat?
I just did, but I
Okay.
put it under the private. Let me look
I
under
got it.
stream. You got it?
Yeah, I'm going to copy it and put it up here in my window to see if I can get there and then share it. Okay, it didn't like that. I don't know why. Isn't this special?
Funny, huh?
Yeah, well, it's working for you. And can you share it?
Well, I was just trying to. So how do I do that? Do I
I'm not
share
sure.
first and then understand and proceed and then
hmm Say
uh,
okay to the little blue thing
okay.
and then pick the link. We're on a new platform, Lakeisha.
I see. I know. I noticed. I noticed. I was
Yes.
like, uh-oh.
So bear with us.
No, I
Because
can't.
even on my end, I can't write in the chat.
Oh, yes, you can. You can write in the chat. Oh, I got it. Okay, it came
It's
up.
only supported by host.
Hold on a minute. I understand. Let's proceed. Here we go. I think we have it.
That's it.
There we are. Thank you so much, Robin. Okay. Skin just for him. Uh-oh. Look at there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mhm. Tested and loved by men. You've got some special offers going.
Yes.
And then they're talking about your new renewal routine.
Mm-hmm.
Lakeisha, is this a new website? Because this looks different than what I've seen before.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a new website. So if you went to my other website, you would go to my set, you would read about me, and
Right.
then you go to products, you would come to this site. So
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So we kind of skipped. Yeah.
So
yeah,
if you go here.
because my site is being revamped. So I just had
Yes.
it.
Oh,
I
I
had the
see.
Lakeisha.
Got it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can still get me. No pauses.
Okay. So right here, we're going to go to shop. And this is where you would go to find all these wonderful products. Also, I'm going to take this and put it in the chat.
You know, we don't talk a lot about Mary Kay's makeup, but I tell you, Lakeisha, the eyeliner that Mary Kay has, just a little eyeliner, it's the best. Because I've gone through Neutrogena, I've gone through all of these other brands.
Mm-hmm.
Mary Kay eyeliner is the best. Goes on the
It's
easiest,
waterproof.
and it doesn't pull
Waterproof.
my little winkly eyelids. It's very gentle. Yeah, I
Yes.
like it a lot.
Yes.
Did I get the whole thing? I don't think I did. I have Akeisha. That's wrong. Let me get the whole thing. Let me go back
Oh,
here.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I left the L off. That won't do. Okay. Blame it on my head and not my heart, guys.
Okay.
Let's try that again. That is just not acceptable. Put an L there. Okay. And now. There we go. That's much better.
What did
Lakeisha,
you do?
I
You
I
had it
had
without
to
the
put,
L.
yeah, that was not cute. So
I got you. I got you.
yeah. So here we are, Lakeisha. We just want to thank you for all you do. You just been such a blessing to us,
Absolutely.
and we
Absolutely.
want
And
people
just to
to
go
support
ahead.
you. We want people to
Thank
support
you.
you
I really
and to be
appreciate.
able to
I
find
really
you. So guys, ignore my little error there.
it's okay. And just to let you know, VIP Swim School also has a site.
Oh, okay. I think I came across that when I was looking for the Mary Kay thing. So, so it's called VIP Swim School.
Yep.
Okay. So, guys, you know we need to learn how to swim. Okay. Because a lot of us never touch the water because of our hair. So, look, we're over it. We got braids. We're good. We're good to go. And so let's just pitch in and find the right place with the right teacher, and we know Lakeisha can fit the bill.
Yep.
That's right.
So, is there something else that you wanted to share before Lakeisha goes, Robin?
No, not really. Just wanted to thank you, Lakeisha, as always, for being our guest. And we get to see you back a little later in the year.
Okay.
And
I
next,
appreciate you all. Thank you so much.
We also want to say congratulations on your graduate and your family. I saw
Yes,
the wonderful
yes, he'll
pictures.
be off to college next month in his
Who
dorm.
who'd
in
have
his
thunk
dorm. Isn't that wonderful?
it's a winner?
Yes,
It's scary
exciting.
for a mom to let their baby go like that. But yeah, good for you.
He is ready, so I'm good. I'm not scared. He ready.
He's ready. And so are you probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I prepared
About
him,
that
and I prepared you.
I don't know.
Yes.
About that time, I was like, whose child is this living in my house? Wait a minute. Okay. Maybe it's time for you to go to college.
Good for
Okay.
him.
Okay. Because they get very independent because that's what we raised them to do. I don't know about other parents,
Yeah.
but I was running an emancipation program from day one. Okay. Blessing
Right.
me. Blessing to the
They get
children.
real independent. They get
All of a sudden,
real
but then I
advanced,
had to
leading
explain
their
to
own
people that
life. They need to
the
go on
grown
and do
people
that.
write their own checks, but that's a whole nother conversation. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
So we will be seeing you soon. We love you and congratulations.
Love you
You're just
too.
an
Thank you so much.
outstanding role model for
Thank you so much, Lakeisha.
Thank you
all
so much.
business women and moms. Bye-bye, sweetie. Oh, okay. Uh, who do we have coming up?
Oh, we have a long month. July is 5 weeks again.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we started out the month with Lakeisha. Then we have Linus Woods Mullins, our second week. And then Jill Weston will be with us our third week. And then
Okay.
Maureen will be with us the fourth week. And then we have Linus come back
Oh,
the fifth
wow.
week. So we have a great month coming up.
You always have these great lineups.
I know, right? I'm so lucky.
You really, really have curated a great group of ladies that just always come in and bring happy, healthy habits and help us to shine as business owners and as mothers. And, and our audience is just always just enriched by the different people that you bring to the show.
Mhm.
Thank you so much, Robin, because I know you take a lot of care to do that and a lot of research to bring us these topics that you just, sort of fly up the handle like, oh, by the way, I know you've done research. So we want to thank you for that and let you know that we appreciate all the hard work that you put in. And we want to say to our audience, thank you for tuning in. And we'll see you tomorrow. We'll be talking tech with the Tech Divas here on Biz Chicks. Bye-bye, everyone.
Thank you for tuning in today. We trust you've learned something to help you build a more profitable business and take the hassle out of your hustle. See you next time.